Everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. You guys, I just did this video 22 point something minutes and I had to delete it because I wasn't in the video most of the time. Somebody needs some equipment. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment. Also, if you're trying to go to the YouTube channel, my YouTube channels, I am no longer in search. I guess they're trying to get back at me because I'm telling you guys that when YouTube is doing some shiggity, or the employees at YouTube, contractors with YouTube doing some shiggity they're not supposed to be doing to your channels. And they're pissed off somebody else, and I'm revealing that. So I'm no longer in search, and coupled along with some famous people's SEOs, search engine optimization people, are blocking me out because somebody's getting paid up under the table. I'm going to talk about that too. Videos coming up. I highly suggest you tell your people to back the fuck up. Put it this way. If you have a YouTube channel and it has KIM in it and you're pretty famous, I suggest you tell your motherfucking people to back up, bitch, because I don't know you like that. And you do not want Scorpio. You don't want to deal with this one. I'm a Taurus. Let's do it. It's not even about astrology. It's about you. And I'm not going to say you. See, I know how to say stuff. Legalities. If it's not you yourself that's suggesting that they do this, because I totally don't think that you are literally going on the keyboard yourself and doing this. But some people are handling their own stuff, y'all, these days. There's too much going on. Regardless of whom is doing it, you need to tell your people to back up. And if your people is inclusive of employees that are working for YouTube, I suggest you have a meeting with them and tell them to back up. I don't need you to get famous. I was born with this name. And the name that I use, my mother gave me that name, just like anybody else that's famous. She's been calling me that, or had been calling me that ever since I was born. So with that being said, and even if I use my real name, someone else, we share the same real name, supposedly. Birth certificate name. Yeah, I'm going to get on both of them. Okay, yeah. Either somebody's doing something. And it's really weird that I was in search and neither one of my channels are in search. What? Really? Y'all hired some of my gang stalkers? Because anyone I do business with, baby, they going to kick the door down eventually. If that person doesn't get the job to keep quota, someone is going to get that job. They have quotas they have to keep. Y'all read between the lines, and this is any company basically. So what's going on? So let me tell you out real quick, because I don't have much time on here. Please like, share, subscribe, comment if I didn't say that. You guys, I already told y'all I'm on fleek in here in this bathroom. Okay, scene. All right. So my grandson, I made some flaxseed gel. Y'all, if y'all interested, this is my flaxseed gel. Oh, this is my flaxseed gel. It is enhanced. I don't just make flaxseed gel and put it in a bottle and sell it. No, it's actually enhanced with, in other words, anything I do, when I put my hands on it, is going to be more than what's on the store shelves. Put it that way. So I made some flaxseed gel, you guys. I'm back at my son's. Got to buy deep conditioning products because I hate to use the word I can't, but I can't do what I normally would do. I can't even do what I want to do. What I can do. Ooh, both of those. So I'm here at my son's, and some of it is financial. I mean, most of it is financial. But coupled along with that, even if I had the finances, I would leave and go do my stuff somewhere else. And as some of you know, I don't make all of a product at the same time because those are trade secrets, and I know I'm being spied on. So you might get a fourth of it, like flax seeds. Okay. You might get the flax seeds part and go to the store and get you some flax seeds. Okay. Make that work out. But you're not going to get the recipe or anything like that, or the formula. Everything I make is a proprietary formula. So with that being said, you guys, so I'm doing my hair. The Three Witches of Eastwick -1. And it's fucking warlock. As a matter of fact, when the, you know, I'm on fleek, I am like watched, y'all, like this. Can y'all see me? Yeah. If I go over this way, they gonna go over that way. Matter of fact, just last night, I went into the bathroom. I was in their bedroom and came into the bathroom real quick on purpose. Confirmation. I'm hearing them, but just confirmation. What that bitch just go in there and do? I don't know. She just went in there and did something. See, mad when they can't see what I got going on. Hotter than a firecracker. Just a moment. Night. Okay. Mr. Say, I thought, okay. That's just you? You what? Okay. The dog in there with you? Oh, okay. Okay. So let me tell you what happened. So, and I really didn't want him to hear this, but I had to record this again. So I'm my hair. Show y'all, you know, showing them my hair again, witchcraft. And I'm like, okay, bitch, this is just you really you take the award for being a hair hater. I mean, totally hating witch number 2. So my grandson comes in and puts his stuff down, goes in to use let me see, what did he do first? He said, I'm just go outside and play. So he went outside and played. But before he got home, I had made the gel knowing what I was going to do to my hair. He came in the bathroom after coming back in, and I asked him, was he ready to take a shower? He obliged. I gathered my things and took them in there. I said, well, let me get something to eat. Okay, y'all stay with me. I said, well, let me get something to eat. I got something to eat, and so I'm sitting on the floor on a blanket and eating my food. And so when he got out, he asked for a towel, and I gave it to him. And when he got out, I could see his shadow, you know, him under the door, you know, because I'm right behind the door back here. I can see his shadow. I guess he was putting his tap drying off or whatever. But when I was doing my hair, bleep, 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 bleep. But when he got in the shower, they got quiet. I've been knowing that my grandson's being watched in here. Pedophiles. Been knowing it. I told him to leave my family alone. Guess what I heard while I was eating my food when he got out of the shower? Witchy Pooh number 2, who had just obviously posted my hair. Ooh, boomerang. Lying. Boomerang. Guess what happened? Guess what she said? Now, anybody who is concerned with my nipples and wanting to see my nipples when I'm asleep, wanting to see my nipples when I get in the shower, wanting to see my nipples when I was at the shelter, yeah, and then and which number 1, double-minded, y'all ain't gonna never see Kimmy like y'all used to. Y'all ain't gonna y'all ain't gonna never see Kimmy again. I've been hearing that at the shelter. I'm in the shower. Yeah, cause see, it's a method to the madness of how I have to shower, or how I have elected to shower. And this has been for years, you guys. I'm going to tell you something. I have been showering with my clothes on. I've had people crying. I have been showering with my clothes on, or crying about this and different things in my life. I have been crying with my, I have been showering with my clothes on, you guys, for well over 8-9 years. Something like this, I would untie this, you know, because it goes here. Probably keep my pants on. It just depends. If I'm on the first floor, second floor, well, it depends. Everything is intricate. Everything in my life is strategic, done strategically. Everything, you know, and I may have to change something. And I have a video coming up. It's 3.5 hours, you guys. Over 3.5 hours. I'm showing you guys. I'm keeping it real. It's you guys. If you have to split that video up, because it's the longest video I've ever done in the history of Kimmy Wyatt. If you have to split it up, just make sure you watch the entire video. But let me tell you what she says, because I'm limited for time on this phone, for space. She says, well, I guess we have to start back watching her ass. Which number one, double-minded. She heard you. I said, what? And see, I'm trying to keep my composure because I'm gritting my teeth as I'm eating my food because I know my grandson's being spied on. I already know he's been spied on. So I'm already, up here. I don't even like to see my grandson get in the shower over here. I can't stand it. Guess what? Yeah, she says that. I guess we got to go back to watching her ass now. That's a kid. But number one, which I call them, which I don't know what, like I said, I'm figuring it out. It's coming to me, and I've asked for God to tell me exactly what's going on with these entities because I'm clairaudient. I can hear, and I'm not expecting these comments. Although each one of them will say basically the same thing. This one will say, depending on what's going on in my life, they will say that one will never say what this one always says. Each one of them has their own little lines that they will say. Same voice, same female, whatever. Double-minded is always one. Yow. Yow is her favorite word. Yow, like she's not looking at nothing. Yow. But when she thinks I'm asleep, you never hear her say anything like that. It's only when I'm up that she is on my team. I've been saying that consistently. That's a demon. So when she made this statement, to get back to that, she heard you because she can look. They looking right at you, looking at my face, and I'm like, I'm about to explode because I can't do anything about what's going on. But I'm doing me and God's. Well, God don't need my help. Ooh, He's taking care of it. He's already taken care of some of them. It's to the point, you guys, I love children, but I just said, let me tell y'all something. Leave this one alone. If I say it, it's going to come to fruition. Y'all heard what I said? Guess what I just said? I ain't got no shame in my game. Kill their children. Kill their children. Because not only are they messing with him, watching him in the privacy, they messing with that one in there. My child. And although he'll never admit it, my child doesn't have a vehicle anymore. But when I came here, he had 3. Sold one of them, his choice. But they I can guarantee you who bought it was a Hispanic that bought it because he took me outside as soon as I stepped in the door. Although I already knew about the vehicle because my grandson's mother picked me up from where I was and brought me here. And she was, letting me know, just because I hadn't seen her in a minute. We're just talking. So I already knew he had 3 vehicles. I already knew blah, 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 blah. I knew everything about this apartment. I knew everything. And she wasn't being two-faced. She was just letting me know what the fuck was going on before I come in there. Like, who is that? And stuff like that. So I already knew. So one of them, when he took me outside that same day, said, "Mom, I got a vehicle. You don't have any heat. I mean, any AC." I said, "I don't need any AC." But what my son didn't know was that I wasn't going to drive your vehicle anyway without insurance. If I'm not on your insurance, that's just me. I don't care who it is. I'm not going to drive your vehicle. But I let him talk, thank you for the offer. Next thing you know, it was sold. It's on the chopping block. But yeah, because they knew somebody, it was already supposed to be up to be sold, but it hadn't been sold. But all of a sudden, when he's showing it to me, it gets sold. But yeah, she made that statement, you guys, and I'm yeah. So you want to talk about my hair, which is nothing wrong with my hair. Can I get an amen? Compared to you being a pedophile, bitch. Compared to your fucking ass being a pedophile, they don't add up. Access to the mirror. Access to the mirror. So I'm going to go, you guys, 15 minutes in. Yo. Ooh. Now you can hear a pin drop again because, looking at my face, looking at the expression on my face, I'm trying to keep my composure while I'm eating, but it wasn't really bad, like, ooh, like that, but it, number one witch or whatever the hell they are, she knows me. How do you know? This is two ask. How you know what she's fixing to say? Because two will assume if I turn around when I'm in the bed, oh, she finna go use the restroom. She just wants to know every fucking thing, and she be off almost every time. It's only when I really got to get up and go, and she wants to make it seem like she's the reason why witchcraft or whatever the hell they got going on. I got to get up because she messing with my insides or whatever. Yeah, she finna go up and get up and use the restroom. And number one is the only one got an inkling of sense, double-minded. She would tell her rather. That's because she drank all that water before she went to bed. I will even add to that or say it myself or just I'll point to my water jug, my water bottle. Girl, you know. But she wants to make it seem like she's the reason because she wants me to urinate on myself to sum that up. Yeah. Like I'm in a tight, she gonna make me urinate. Y'all, and it's sad. And I know some of the stuff I'm telling you guys, but I gotta tell you, it sounds like some stuff from what's that? The Wizard of Oz or the Twilight Zone. It's real. It's real. This one, lying, not a part of that because I feel like I truly feel and have been saying this for years. If you gotta lie, you scared of somebody. I ain't scared of nobody. No one, nobody.